Hi beautiful souls, this is Archana of Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I'm bringing forth a reading for us to look at what is unfolding for us, what mindset do we need for the last bit of 2020, the last 3 months of 2020. What is the kind of mindset that we need to have? What are some of the things we need to release from our mental body so that we can bring to life, manifest our dreams and hopes and desires into this physicality? If this is the first time you're coming to my channel and this is the first video you're coming across, I would recommend that before you watch this, I have done a video on what is unfolding spiritually and what spiritual mindset and fire do we need within us for the rest of 2020 before we open ourselves to the beginning of another new year. So watch that, and like I mentioned in that particular reading, I'm doing a spiritual unfoldment, the mental body, then I will do another video on emotional, and then I will do in the physical, which is the manifestation. So let us begin. What is the mental state that we need to be in? What is it that we need to release and let go and embrace? Okay. We have got this energy of visualization. This is really connecting to the spiritual realm, so do definitely watch that reading, and bringing down from the dream state into the third eye, into our mind, into our inner seeing, into the mind's eye, what we want to bring forth in the world through us. What is it that I want to manifest? What do I wish to see transpire around me? We have to remember that we are going through a collective karmic cleansing and a shift in consciousness, and there is a huge shakeup that is taking place starting 2020. Big time shakeup. Now, with this new energy that is bringing about a huge shift in our world, how is it that I am going to play a part in this world? What is going to be my role? What is my life purpose? It is time for us to imagine and hold that vision. Imagine and hold that vision in the mind's eye. With that mindset that I must focus on what I wish to create, or not what has limited me or the experiences of the past. The experiences of the past have led me to this point, and therefore I have grown in wisdom. I have grown and learned to overcome challenges and obstacles. Now, this is where I am. This is what was. Where do I want to go? So this is a very powerful card. Again, the energy of 4-0, which is 2020 totals up to 40. It totals up to 4. Right? 4. So this energy is right there of stabilizing, of bringing in solidity. So the rest of 2020, begin to visualize, where are we going mentally? Where do you want to go mentally? Mentally, what is the mindset that you need to be? What are some of the belief systems that are limiting you? What are some of the new belief systems that you need to institute in your life, in a daily practice perhaps? There is a mindset that we need to shift out of. That's how you cleanse the mental body. That's how you cleanse. So focus on what you wish to materialize. Focus on how you wish to see your life rather than what has been lacking, what has been missing. So that's the first message on the mental body. The rest of 2020, the mental mindset. What is it that we need, angels? Drop a card like this and let's look at it. Perfect. So this talks about don't let pride get in your way. Okay? Pride is just I, me. So this is a wonderful actually energy, that of the lion energy, the Leo energy, is really all about shining your own inner light. But this is a message here that let's not allow our ego, our own I, this is what I want. Okay, this is how I am going to do it. I don't understand the rest of the world. The rest of the world is doing all things wrong except me. So that's just an I. We're moving out of the I. This is a collective cleansing taking place. So what is it that I can bring into the world which will be beneficial not just for me, but for others as well? Something that's heart-centered, something that is going to involve and uplift all of humanity. Visualization of a higher purpose, higher living. That's what we've been called to. So if there are certain people, places, things that you need to kind of get rid of or kind of let go of, don't allow your ego self to stop you from that. If there's someone you feel like you've said some things that were hurtful, so don't allow the pride to stop you from seeking forgiveness. And go back into that video of mine where I talked about forgiveness is a big message spiritually. So understand that I'm moving through the layers. Spiritual layer, and then we're moving into the mental, then I'll get into the emotional, then I'm going to get into the physicality, okay, the manifested reality. So in this case, don't allow that part to stop you from cleansing out the old cycle. Or this is the only way I should do it. I've already put in all this time and effort in some project and goal, and now you're telling me that I must let go of all of this and just start all over again. How is that going to be? So that's pride. That's pride. Be willing to adjust. Look at what 2020 has shown us. Nobody saw this coming. So, it hit us from left field. We didn't know. So how do you prepare for that? You've got to now navigate through change. You've got to navigate through things that are not in control. So don't allow that. Don't be resistant. So I'm feeling a resistant energy here. So don't allow resistance. Go with the flow. Surrender. Open up to the spiritual realm. Seek that guidance and hold the vision in your third eye. And you're going to manifest it just like this. You're going to manifest your dreams. Through your energy body, you can ground it and materialize it. Powerful energies, powerful mind frame. What mental mind frame do we need to be in the last part of 2020, angels? Relationships. So a few messages with this one. It talks about, there's a lot of purple again on spirituality. So the message here is saying that I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Now, looking at just this particular row, what I'm feeling with this is start to have a shift in your mindset on if you've been having toxic relationships and people around you, people really not honoring who you are, not seeing the great part within you and being negative, you're starting something new, or they've really been mean, okay? So start to put out that energy. I'm attracting those people who serve my highest good. And as you start to send that energy out, you're sending out a mental signal. You're setting out a vibration into the universe. And as you're vibrating into that part and frequency, you're going to attract that similar frequency to you. Okay? That's what you will do. Wonderful. So that would be a wonderful affirmation to begin with. Let's look at what is unfolding for the next 3 months mentally. I'll take 9 cards, angels. New beginning, Ace of Fire. New spiritual beginning, actually. Fire is our spiritual fire. It's our spiritual light, our soul light. Starting something new, reigniting the parts of your soul right here. A new emotional beginning. Starting afresh. Starting small. Rebirthing. Understanding. I'm seeing a lot of lotus flowers here. So let me pull all the messages. What mental mind frame is going to help people? Beautiful. All right. King of Fire. Beautiful energy mentally to be at. Starting with an ace, a new fiery beginning. Firing up your passions again. Reigniting the inner fire. And then you are actually transcending into honing in on that and using that inner fire, the spiritual fire, your inner guidance, your passions, to drive your passions and to start something emotionally fulfilling, something that really makes you happy. Start small, something easy. Start with that. You will reach that place where you will understand the great depth, that with great vision and with great mental power, great emotional power, with the great spiritual power, I can achieve any manifestation that I put my vision to. That's what the energy of the king is. Our spiritual energy was that of the emperor, masculine energy, which is about really here having a big vision and taking guided action and steps. He's making plans. He's seeing how to create in this world and how to do that confidently and diligently. So I'm hearing diligence, I'm seeing self-confidence. I'm seeing a lot of self-confidence, all right? And you'll guide others. And in this particular deck, and I'll show you, this King of Wands energy is very heart-centered. I'm seeing the heart lit up. So there's a cleansing of the masculine energy in the entire collective that's taking place. And with this cleansing and balancing and bringing in of this yin element, which is the heart element, doing things that you love. Take small steps. Start to put that intention. More fire, more fire. Now we've got partnerships coming up. I'm feeling you're going to attract, because you're attracted to those people who serve your highest good. I'm seeing like the same with the suit here. Queen of fire, king of fire, ace of fire. New beginning. There's the partnerships that are coming in who are mentally aligned to you. Mentally, spiritually, spiritually aligned relationships are opening up for you. As you shift your mindset, perhaps your mindset towards relationships, perhaps you're looking for a soulmate, perhaps you're looking to connect with someone at that deeper level. There is a new beginning right here within this year. I'm seeing that there is a new beginning on hand here if you are looking for spiritually aligned people and a true soulmate coming towards you. So when I see a king and a queen energy, king energy, that is of the masculine energy, taking action, setting boundaries, foundations. And the queen energy is that of understanding and nurturing. So when you have both of them together through nurturing and understanding, you are creating a new solid beginning. Begin to visualize that. That's the mindset you need to have. That's a clear mindset. Both of them are visionary. Both of them know where to go. Focusing on the bigger picture. That's the mindset. Focusing on the big picture. Heart of the reading. Clarity. I love that. I love in this particular deck, this is a feminine energy which is at the center of the reading for a mental body. To be in the right mental mindset to bring your desires, to manifest your desires in physicality, requires for you to have a strong mindset. It requires for you to have a positive mindset, to see things from a higher perspective. That's what the third eye does. It's you're looking at things from a greater vantage point, not just for one part of the experience from a limited aspect. Yes, there was restriction. Yes, there was limitation. Yes, there was hurt. Yes, there was betrayal. Yes, to a lot of those things. How did you grow from that? Is that something that you want in your future? The answer is yours. I mean, I don't want it in my future, but if that's what you want, then that's what you want. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just saying it's a question you need to ask yourself. If you say, you know what, I no longer aligned with that energy. That was a past energy that really kept me in a loop. It really kept me in that cycle. I no longer want that. I want a higher level life. I want to manifest my dreams through my strong mindset. So yes, I had limitations. Yes, people have done stuff to me. Yes, all that has happened. But what do I want to do now? I want to let go of that past and I want to focus on what I want to create, or not what I have lost. So focus on the future. Focus on what you want to create rather than what has happened in the past. And that's what this queen energy is, bringing understanding. Do you see the owl there? Bringing understanding and deep wisdom that already exists within you. When you connect with your inner self, that's what you bring forth. That's the heart of the reading for the next 3 months. Bring wisdom and understanding to situations and experiences. You will reach new emotional heights. Where are we going with all of this, angels? They're very strong. We got the strength card. We got the Lion card. Look at that. Leo and Leo. Another Leo energy here. So I love that. I love how this is saying don't let your pride get in your way. So for sure, and I am wearing my tiger's eye, by the way, which actually resonates with the solar plexus, that is dealing with the solar plexus. It's for strong willpower and courage. Okay? Inner power. Do you see the lion roaring here? And there's the spirit. That represents your spirit. Gently taming those doubts. Gently taming fears. Fear, doubt will stop you from manifesting what you want. And when you are beginning something new, think in terms of partnerships. That's another message that's coming. Think in terms of aligned partnerships. Think in terms of what is it that if you're starting some new business, new entrepreneurship, look in terms of how is it helping other people? What is it that I can give back to the society? What is it that I can give back to the world? You know, when we start to put that kind of energy out individually, that is the collective energy, and we'll all enjoy the benefits when there is collective harmony. I'm not just speaking out of ethers and out of my head right now. This is what I'm picking up right now. Okay? We're very strong. You're very strong. You're being reminded that you're very strong. You have tremendous power. You're in a fire. You have a lot of passion, a lot of desires. Try to be more heart-centered. Try to tame the mind where the mind is trying to focus on the negative. Bring your mindset and the compass back towards the positive. Not on all things that can go wrong and all things that have gone wrong, but on where I want to go. Shift your mindset. Look at things from a higher perspective. Always find gratitude in more fire energy, another fire element. Always find gratitude. There's always something to be thankful for. I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. I don't know. So I want to enjoy my life and do what I can. So when that moment comes, and it's my last breath that I take, I've given it my all. I lived my life. With trumpets and all. Mindset is to trust. We got the Fool card. There's a new journey, new beginning 2020. So the last part of 2020 is what you could do, is begin to start afresh your journey. Okay? I was drawn to this card again, a visualization, and it's 4-0. Fool card is 0. There's a 0 there. Start to begin to visualize a new life for yourself. Visualization is very important. Okay? That's one way in which you bring your manifestation to reality. That's just one way. Okay? So we definitely need to cleanse our mental body so it is in the right mind frame and it's in the right place for you to attract exactly what you want and what you desire. I'm going to take 2 more messages. Yes, 8 of water. So what this is really speaking of is you're going to need to move away from things, mental, emotionally unfulfilling things of the past grief, past hurts, past jobs, past relationships, something that has held you back. That was your mind frame has to be, what is my life purpose? It's the direction where I'm seeing. Where is the sun coming up from? What am I here to do? Why am I here in 2020 exactly at this pivotal point in a shift in consciousness? When was the last we've experienced something like that? You think it's just random that you're here at this exact time, in this point, in reality, in history? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Exact point in time. How did your soul decide to be here at this point in time. In 2020, you have innate gifts. You have innate gifts and innate talents. You're here to master the mind that can conjure up negativity and drag you down towards the negative path. But the moment you begin to shift your mindset through this tremendous willpower, through this lion power, your own inner courage, your own inner strength, tapping into that and saying, no, I refuse to go down and give my power away. I'm going to step in my power and create the reality that I want. That's going to be right by me, because in my heart I know this is the truth. Moving away from unfulfilling situations and toxic relationships. So there are some toxic relationships that are dragging you down. That's one of the things that I'm feeling here. Time to detox, dears. Final card. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I did say partnerships. This is not a love reading, but I'm going to throw this in there. We got the 2 of Cups. This is, I told you, I'm seeing the King of Fire, Queen of Fire. There's definitely emerging. There's definitely union of similar, I don't want to say similar souls. Okay, so what am I feeling, angels? How should I put it for the people? Soulmate relationships. And soulmates, people just think like, oh my gosh, I have one soulmate and, so we are intimately connected. No, soulmates are many. We are souls who have incarnated over lives together, helping one another grow and be there to support one another. Exactly what I said. Why are we here in 2020? When you begin to raise your vibration, you cleanse out that negative energy and you constantly stay in the positive state of gratitude. Tap into your inner power. Okay, through your willpower, release that negative thinking. I'm recording in the month of September, energy of 9. Look inward. What are your fears? What are your doubts? And you're being reminded to trust the universe, trust your spirit, trust divine, God, whatever you believe in. Trust and believe and go. Go forth and create. Because together, we are creating a beautiful new world. It may not look like it right now, but we are. What's on hand with this new beginnings, what I'm seeing here, mentally, with this new charged power, charging up your inner fire, you're going to be attracting soul relationships to you, whether it's in work, whether it's in your friend circle, whether it's in intimate connections. You're definitely drawing soul partnerships and soulful relationships that are going to be very emotionally fulfilling, that are very mentally aligned to you. As you begin to visualize that, the power of visualization. Trust this journey. You're being taken towards your soul path. I'm feeling like this is you moving towards your soul's path. And there is such emotional, as we are closing out this year, I'm seeing all of this beautiful. This probably is going to take place in December. It could be earlier for people. It could be in December. That's what I'm feeling, right? Because I'm doing October, November, December. So we are ending and closing out with the 2 of Cups. Such beautiful, loving energy. Masculine, feminine coming together. Okay? Great understanding, loving partnerships coming to you. Visualize that. Feel that. Feel that you're worthy of this wonderful, emotional, fulfilling connections. Whether it's at your workplace, you want to go places where you're happy. You really feel excited about getting to work. You want to really be feeling really good about what you're doing. So don't look at, is this paying me more money so I should do it? Look at what really makes you happy and follow that. Because I will come to the manifestation part. Because the moment you begin to do the things that you love, money, abundance will flow to you. Because you're going to be in high vibe. You're going to absolutely love it. No matter how many restrictions come my way, no matter how much stuff is happening, I love doing my work. I'm just giving you my space. The weather cleared out in Southern California. They're not that much ashes falling on my head right now. I'm feeling good, like I got a great day. Let me get all my readings and I'm excited. I love this work. I love my work. And I love how I go back into the negative space, and then I have people, supportive people around me who help me and who guide me and tell me, Archana, time to come back. Time to come back to your to what your core is. And that's the journey. That's the journey that you'll be taking mentally. So beautiful energies coming forth. I will take 3 closing messages. This is from a manifestation deck. What do we need mentally to bring our manifestations to reality? What mental frame? What is it that would guide us over the next 3 months, angels? Flow. It says here, flow. Riches flow into my life in many ways and forms and many directions. That's one of the mental mantras to have. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. I'm open to receiving the infinite flow of abundance coming my way. I deserve the very best. I open my mind, my heart, to receiving the infinite abundance and love of the universe. I'm worthy of the very best. Positive mindsets, positive mind frame. Positive affirmations with truth, heartfelt. Fight and relinquish your ego. Allow the spirit to guide you. You're being guided to beautiful, happy places. Also, another message is, I feel, it says connect with your ancestor spirit. So I'm feeling mentally, connect with your lineage. And there may be some thought patterns that are inherited in your family. Yeah, I'm feeling definitely family. There's a certain way of thinking, there's a certain way that people expected that this is how we do things, or you were taught some things, parents, grandparents, down the lineage. I feel like look at that and see what part really holds true now. It held true for them then, and that's where they came from, and that's where they taught you, and you imbibed that, and you took that as a reality. But now ask yourself, does that belief system hold true for me now? If that belief system no longer holds true for you now, then release that through forgiveness, and that's where I'm feeling like connecting with your lineage. I feel like you're going to get some great insights when you meditate, clear your mind through meditation. That's one thing I didn't say, that's what I was feeling, is really in the next 3 months, try to spend a little bit of time with yourself and quieten about 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, whatever you can, on a regular basis, especially in the daytime, so you can pause your day right in the middle, like in 11, you're pausing your day and you're going inward and you're just getting present, being present. So it slows down the mental thought patterns if it's going in a certain negative way, and it allows for more guidance to come in. And if there's some part that you're struggling with to understand, to release, at that point in time, seek the guidance and ask your ancestors to show you a clearer path. That's another message. I'll take a final message, dear angels, for the mental mind frame, mindset that we need for the last 3 months of 2020. How are we going to close 2020? With what mindset? Final message. Intuition, card number 22. So the first message that's come out is card number 22, and it speaks of is intuition. So this is a mental body reading on what kind of a mindset you need. The mindset is, I open myself to the infinite wisdom of the universe, and I listen in to my inner guidance, and I do not allow negative thoughts to limit me. Okay, that's why it's a cleansing of the mental body. Everything's interconnected. Listening in to the inner self. This is card number 22, Master Builder. Master Builder. And 2 and 2 totals to 4. We are in the energy of 4 universally in this year, 2020. And 4 is the card of the Emperor. So for an emperor, which is about building a very, your legacy. To me, when I'm looking at the card of the emperor, I'm saying, what's your legacy? You build your legacy based on your gut instinct. You build your legacy based on your inner intuition. When you are connected, tapped in, tuned in to the frequency of the universe, and also to your inner guidance, which is the feminine energy. You nurture yourself and others around you, and with that vision, when you create a world, you create a world legacy that lives on forever. Listen to your intuition. We talked about relationships, and this totals up to 11. Relationship change. So when we're talking about there is a shift. I did say that some of you are in toxic relationships. Time to let those go. Wrap up the cycle. Wrap up 2020 with anything that's really draining you. You really don't need to be in that space. Honor yourself. Honor your spiritual light. Honor yourself, and honorable relationships will come towards you. When you begin to respect yourself, then people who respect you are going to show up in your life. They will show up. That's what it's showing. 2020. That when you're mentally aligning and cleansing, you are attracting like-minded people, soul partnerships, wonderful spiritual connections that are going to be very loving and very nurturing. And you have tremendous power right here. So beautiful messages. Thank you, angels. I thank my angels and all your higher selves for allowing me to be a clear channel to bring forth the messages that are for the highest good of all. So I send you love and light. This is Archana.